Good afternoon, everyone. How's everybody doing? It's Dakota from Everyday Life, the channel where we talk about everything that happens in our lives, politics as well as celebrity gossip. And we're going to try to move on to some other things because Trump is over. We don't have to talk about that anymore. Diddy is still in the news. And we're going to talk about Diddy today. Actually, we're going to talk about Diddy's kids today. Okay? The kids and the PR campaign that they are trying to put out there to try to help save their dad. All right. Personally, I think they're doing the most. You're doing too much, especially King Combs. You're not a professional, you're an amateur, and it's showing. And it may start to hurt you if you don't stop. Okay? The PR team, whoever it is, has failed Diddy. And I think that now the kids are the PR team. Because Diddy did have a PR team previously when all this nonsense started, when all the charges started to come out, but they quit. I don't know if you guys know that, but the original PR team quit. And as it seems now, it's just the kids trying to post things about their dad, trying to walk hand in hand, trying to get grandmom in there with them. So, but they need to stop. I believe that the kids are not doing themselves, the heck with Diddy, they're not doing themselves any justice, okay? I feel like the children they're scared. They're scared because, they're used to money. They're used to privilege. They're used to being the boss. And all that is at jeopardy. And actually, King Combs, he has taken over his dad's, Diddy's Instagram account. He's taken over the account. And what he's trying to do is he's trying to go down memory lane. His words, quote unquote, he's going to take people on a trip down memory lane so they can see what kind of man their father was, right? I say to hell with memory lane. What about the people that were abused, Can their bodies go down memory lane? Can their depression go down memory lane? Can the loss, contracts and work and maybe they could have been a star? Can they go down memory lane? Can their booties go down memory lane? So nobody cares about Diddy's memory lane, okay? So what we're going to do is they're on Instagram, they're posting every hour, trying to show everybody what a good dad they have, or still have, what a good dad they have. But see, this is my thing. You can be a good dad. You can be a good father. You can be a good husband. You can be fabulous, a fabulous neighbor, But what does that mean? You have serial grapers and serial unalivers. You have them out there. You watch those 48-hour interviews where people are just slashing women's throats all day long. And then they come home to their wives and their children who they adore, and they're the perfect father. So, Christian, King, and Justin, and all the other ones, you're doing the most, okay? You can be a good father, but that doesn't mean that Diddy is innocent. And with 100 and I don't know, how many is it now? 120, 30, 40? I don't know, I lost count. Victims, I would say that's null and void, that he's a good father. Okay, so what King said on Diddy's Instagram, quote unquote, I am taking y'all down memory lane to see all the positive things that my dad has done. Like I said before, it's amateur and it's sad, and I still feel bad for the kids. They're messing up, but I still feel bad for them. It's not their fault what happened, especially the twins. They're the just cutest little girls I've ever seen. But I cannot imagine the mental stress that they're going under. I can't imagine. Everything is going to be taken from them. Literally, everything. I hope they're left with something. So on the Instagram account, More than 90% of the comments, because King left the comments open when he was going down memory lane with his dad's Instagram. More than 90% of the comments were negative. He should have closed the comments, but 90. I'll just read a couple to you. Christian, please log out. How is this okay? The damage is done. Hardly anything positive. Hardly, maybe one or two, not too many. And the one or two was probably from, Busta or DJ Envy. King is posting every hour on an hour about Diddy. He's getting so much negativity towards him. He's just bad all the way around, and he just needs to shut it down, basically. If they keep up, okay, I think it's just probably the consensus. If they keep up this PR, this negative PR, we're going down memory lane because nobody wants to hear it. It's like a trigger for people when they think about Diddy, when they think about Diddy with the Cassie tape. Remember the Cassie tape? It's like planted in the back of my mind forever. Because I know that it triggered me. It was terrible. But if they keep on moving the way they're moving, people are going to start to see them as Diddy, kind of, sort of. They're going to not like them as much and have as much sympathy for them as we all had in the beginning. And I know it's a tough spot for the kids to be in. I know it's a tough spot, but it is what it is. Okay? Now, they have to stop attaching themselves to the situation. At least, in public, of course, they can't detach themselves because it's their father. But they need to stop attaching themselves to the situation in public, and they need to learn how to move in the shadows so nobody knows what you're doing. Like, for instance, if you wanted to put something positive out about Diddy on Instagram, you should have let somebody else do it. Don't do it on Diddy's account. Okay? You have to learn how to move in the shadows. And, when I see King's face, I can see the despair in his face. Us older people, you know how your daughter or your son, they'll come over to visit you, and they'll just sit there, not really saying anything, not really doing anything, just sitting there. And we know as parents, something's wrong. It's going to come out. That's the look that Christian King has to me. Okay? I can see the despair in his face. And I really feel bad. I'm sorry. Maybe as a mother, I feel bad. But we all know what young and dumb is, right? The kids are young and dumb. We were all young and dumb. Everybody gets a chance to sit in that picture frame. It's part of life. It's okay to be young and dumb. Okay, but this situation is massive. And what the kids need is they need a mentor now. Because they don't have Diddy anymore. The lawyers, as long as they get paid, that's that. But they need a mentor. They need some guidance. They need guidance. It's a tough situation. I don't know what to say, but they need to get off Instagram because nobody wants to go down memory lane because Diddy did not make a mistake. He did not make a mistake. A mistake is when you do something one time, I don't know, maybe two times, and you say, "Oh, I knew I shouldn't have did that. That was a mistake." We've all been there, all of us. But when you practice this mistake for decades and decades, and then you recruit other people to join you in all of the nonsense and all of these practices, it's not a mistake. It's just who you are. It's just who you are. So that is what's going on with Diddy's PR. His PR team quit. I don't know if he has a professional one now, and it seems like the kids, specifically King, has taken over Diddy's PR press. And as we all know, Donald Trump is now the 47th president of the United States. My prediction, yes, I knew he was going to win, despite the $1 billion that Kamala raised. Who knows? Maybe they're both sharing it now. Politics. But Trump is now the 47th president of the United States. And of course, he's going to pardon himself. Of course, that was the whole idea. And I cannot say I blame him. That's politics. But will he, now it's being said, will he help Diddy? Can he help Diddy? He can. There are things he can do. I mean, I don't know if he can just, do for Diddy what he's going to do for himself. Because Diddy's not the president of the United States, even though he thought he was at one time. But we'll see. Like I said in another video, Trump thinks he's black sometimes. He likes hanging around with us. So you never know. What's he got to lose? He's not coming back for another term. He can't. He's almost 80 years old. He has secured his future, so he won't be going to jail. So we don't have to worry about Trump anymore. But it'll be interesting to see now what he does for himself and his cronies. Okay, everyone. Well, I am now off to the gym, as you can see. I need to go. And everybody have a great day, and I will keep you updated. Oh, and please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I am a new channel, and I am trying to grow. So everybody have a great day. Bye.